Hello, friend, and welcome back to my chronically cozy life, where I share a little peek into my life with chronic illness. Today, I'm sharing a little morning routine with you, and honestly, beyond what you're seeing right here, where I feed my dog and get myself some coffee. All of this is the goal, not the norm. This was an exceptionally perfect morning. I happened to actually wake up with a little bit of energy and not too much pain. So I was actually able to do what I had planned out. And I was actually able to stick to it because I was filming and very focused on sticking to a routine. So this is what I am aspiring to and not necessarily my normal. I do drink coffee every morning, usually around 2 cups, and I try to start my morning really slow, and I need some time to wake up. I am an early riser, but like not because I want to be. It's just because I always wake up really early. This morning actually I didn't wake up until 7:30, and that's sleeping in for me. So, it was a pretty nice way to start the day. It is currently December, so I've got all my beautiful Christmas stuff up. We just finished decorating last week, and it really just adds to the early morning vibe. I am a sweet coffee drinker, so I like a little bit of flavored creamer. I like going for the non-dairy creamer. I just feel like it leaves my tummy feeling a little bit better. And yes, I do drink out of a reusable Starbucks cup literally every morning. And I do that because I can drink out of it laying down on the couch. This is kind of how I start every morning. I try not to scroll and I try to like pick up a video game or listen to my audiobook or something instead. But I do end up scrolling on my phone a lot. I went for turning on the TV this morning and just watching some fun shows while I woke up and snuggled with my pup. Yeah. Yeah. After that, I usually do a little bit of tidying up, put my room back together. I don't always get dressed when I'm working from home, which is always now. But I did today mostly because I was filming and because I was going to film myself doing a little bit of yoga, and I felt like I should be wearing a little bit more for that. I'm trying to make a point right now of starting my mornings, getting up and moving right after my husband leaves at 9. And I try to start my day with the most important things. And for me, that is my health and then my writing. So I usually pour myself a second cup of coffee. Today I'm starting out with a little bit of fresh air and sunshine, letting the puppy run a little bit, medicating for my day ahead, and just enjoying that fresh air. Look at my cute little Christmas decorations. I'm so in love with them. Oh, and if you have fruit flies, you have got to get one of these little guys. Mine's name is Fred. He's a carnivorous plant, and I haven't had fruit flies in my house in a while. I will drop a link to their plants below. Yeah, so like I said, I'm trying to start every day with doing something a little bit active, moving my body, whether that's going to be a workout or a nice little yoga session. Today it's a yoga session. Is usually going to be dependent on how I feel. I have not been feeling great lately, and I've been really struggling to keep up with a solid movement routine because my chronic illness and my pain is so unpredictable and it's so up and down. So it's like I just I try to do something and then I hurt a lot more, and then I have to rest for a while and I fall out of the routine of it, and I have to work to like bring myself back into it. And it's kind of just a constant roundabout struggle that I'm on. So right now I'm really trying to focus on yoga and yoga movements that help me build strength and improve my mobility. And that's kind of like my main intention with my movements at the moment, because I really need to just get into the routine of it and get myself moving. That's always the first goal. Conveniently, I also have a past as a personal trainer and a yoga teacher. So I actually do like know what I'm doing as well, which actually does kind of make it harder when I don't do things properly, but it does at least give me the confidence to move knowing that I know what I'm doing, if that makes sense, I guess. And yes, I do just leave the TV on and usually watch something while I am doing my yoga or my workouts, because I have a short attention span. And if I have something to watch and something that I'm enjoying, I will stay on my mat a lot longer than I would if I was just trying to like be in my own head or listen to music, because ADHD, I guess. After yoga, I cleaned up my space and grabbed a little snacky snack from the kitchen before heading to my office to do a little bit of work. I'm really trying to make a point of eating more in the morning, but I am so bad at it, and there are just not a lot of foods I really like. Most often, I do have a protein drink in the morning. I don't know why I didn't this morning, but it's really hard for me to like actually make myself eat every day. So I'm trying to get better at that. As a content writer and blogger, I could work whenever, but my brain actually does function best in the morning, um, when it functions at all. So I like to try and get right to it. Right now, I'm trying to start my morning, pulling out my planner, setting my goals, making sure that I've got all my priorities in line for the day. I use a digital planner that I have on my tablet. I created my own digital planner because I couldn't find something that worked for me. And my planner is really easy to adjust and it's really flexible. So it's something that works really well when you have a life that is just very unpredictable. And when you're living with chronic illness, it is always unpredictable. So yeah, I go through, I write down my plans for the day, I check off my habits, and then I pull out my journal. Right now, I'm trying something a little bit different with my journaling. I'm trying to not only use it as time to reflect and focus on my life and my goals, but I'm also trying to use it as a place for creativity. So I've been creating myself some little drawing challenges, and I just started this last month, November, and I did all like more spooky-ish kind of prompts. And this month, I didn't want to go with something super traditionally Christmas because I'm not a very traditionally Christmas loving person. I tried to go something with more of a winter Yule type feel because I'm getting into some of the older traditions that used to be practiced and were kind of taken over. I've always kind of felt weird practicing traditions that were not really my own. I'm not Christian or Catholic, so I don't really believe in that side of things. I don't really love just buying presents. So I had to find something that kind of fit for me. And the old traditions of celebrating Yule and the solstice, that matches for me. So today I did a little bonfire. I'm also trying to use this as time to learn more about Yule traditions and such. and I'm really enjoying it. This is the little challenge. Screenshot if you want to save it for yourself. When I do sit down to journal, it is just a lot of like reflecting and recording what's happening in my life because I know that I'm going to have it one day to look back at. Sometimes it's a little bit of talking to myself and figuring out what I want and what I need. And sometimes when I realize that I'm rewriting the same things over and over again, it's kind of a wake up to be a little bit more self-aware of the fact that I'm not doing what I want to be doing. So that's my journaling practice. After that, I am trying to get into making writing the first thing I do when I sit down at my desk every day. I know that to be a better writer, I just have to continue writing and practicing and honing my skills. So that is what I'm doing. I have my professional and a personal blog, and I write on Medium occasionally. So I try to write as often as possible. Today I'm working on a little blog post with 10 days that you should plan into every month because I am a planner girly and that's my jam. I love writing lists. It makes me happy. And when I can check these big important things off of my list first thing in the morning, the things that I sometimes struggle to make time for and focus on, it really sets the best tone for my day, and I feel ready to do so much more and so much more energized. My afternoons are not nearly as organized or as routine because it really depends on how I'm feeling. But today I decided to take a little break from working and get outside and enjoy that sunshine that you can see shining through the window and take my pup for a walk. I get really bad at doing this in the winter because I am not a cold weather person. I hate bundling up with everything, but I am also trying to listen to more books. So, since I have an audiobook on the go, I grabbed my headphones and started the long process of bundling up for the cold. I really hate this whole process. I do like my cute new little pink mittens and my cute new pink toque that I got, so that's kind of nice. But I really hate layering up in all of this stuff. At least someone's excited about it. Well, that brings us to the end of my morning routine vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure that you check out all of those links down below and like and subscribe and come back and hang out with us next time. I post a new video every Friday and I would love to see you there. Bye.